my wife. I told her I'll be home early tonight.
Yeah, don't worry, Mr. Oakley. We'll inform her of what's happened. You sure you can't give us a description?
They jumped me from behind. I couldn't see.
You can't think of anything else that might help us?
No, I can't. Look, I'm sorry, but I didn't see anything.
That's all right, don't worry.
There's no sign of any weapon. It doesn't look like we've got a witness either.
And no sign of the person who reported it?
Nothing. Oh, there was an Alex someone or other asking for you at the front desk.
Did he say what you wanted?
No, it wasn't a he. No, it was a she. Very much a she.
Alex Holt?
Yeah, that's it, yeah. I asked her if she wanted to leave a message, but, well, she didn't seem to want to hang around. Said it was personal.
Thanks, Reg.
Wasn't that dark, though, was it?
You saying he might have seen more than he's making out? Mrs. Oakley?
Is this about Steve?
Yes, I'm afraid he's been the victim of an attack. He's all right, though, but he is in hospital.
You better come in.
The medics seem to think that it isn't too bad a fracture.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Is he at St Hugh's Hospital?
Yes, they'll probably keep him in overnight for observations.
Yeah, well, I'd better get down there with his toothbrush then, hadn't I?
Have you any idea who your husband's attacker might have been?
What did Steve say?
Right, he said he was taken by surprise.
Saw him coming, more like.
So do you have an idea who it might be?
Yeah, I have an idea.
Alex Holt, please.
What were the injuries?
Broken leg and some bruises, Sarge.
You think it was private business?
Well, the wife reckons that Peter Bowen, a car dealer on Malpit Road, might be behind it. Apparently the husband bought a car off him a few months back and he's already fallen behind with the repayments.
A heavy turned up last week making threats.
Why didn't they just take the car back?
Well, they don't want it. Sounds like it's falling apart.
With the rate of interest he's being charged, Oakley already owes a couple of cars' worth anyway.
It's all right, I'll phone back later, thanks.
Any idea who the heavy was?
Well, the wife didn't know him and the husband wouldn't tell her, but from the description it sounds like it might be Charlie Fergus.
I know Charlie Fergus.
He's not one of our regulars.
He's been in the frame for a couple of robberies. Quite elusive is Charlie.
Yes, Greg.
And you reckon this Stephen Oakley is deliberately refusing to identify him?
Well, it sounds like it, yeah.
Well, that runs true to form.
Helen, Reg Hollis says you've got a glamorous private caller at the front desk.
Alex.
Oh, hi.
Come on over, we chat.
Sorry about this, Alan, but I need a bit of advice.
No problem.
This is just between you and me. I don't want it treated as a police matter. Well, not yet, anyway.
Oh, that's fine. Do you want a coffee or anything?
No, no thanks. I've just witnessed, well, a very nasty assault, actually.
Where did this happen?
It was in a car park in Cheetham Road. I just made a call round the corner and I was sitting in the car writing up some notes. It was really violent. He had a baseball bat.
How long ago was this?
About an hour.
And did you report it?
Yes, I did, but I didn't give my name. I was a bit frightened. You see, the guy who was doing the beating up, he saw me. He knows I'm a witness.
Are you sure about this?
It's so stupid. I yelled at him. Of course, he just looked straight at me. But I couldn't just sit there watching. He came straight over to me. He said he had the number of my car and if I knew it was good for me, I'd keep out of it.
So you'd recognise him again?
Oh, yeah. Look, I'm sorry, but it's really got to me. It was absolutely horrible. He was just hitting him and hitting him. The sound... I don't know why I'm being so pathetic. It wasn't me who was attacked. Alan, what should I do?
Well, you'd obviously make a valuable witness for any prosecution. Alex, I think I know about this case.
You do? You've heard about it?
Some of it.
Well, what happened to the bloke who was on the ground?
He's in hospital with a broken leg.
Oh, I'm surprised it wasn't worse. And there are no other witnesses.
Doesn't look like it.
Why me? That stuff he came out with, the threats, it's probably all bluster, isn't it?
Yeah, often is.
Often?
Alex, I think you want to make a statement, give evidence. That is why you're here, isn't it?
Yeah, but witnesses get intimidated though, don't they? I mean, it does happen.
Well, of course they do, but what can I say? If it wasn't for witnesses, it'd be more like him walking the streets.
So Oakley does owe you money?
I'm not denying it.
You send someone round to see him?
It's possible. I've got a lot of clients, people working for me. Can't be expected to know what's happening everywhere.
His wife said somebody called round last week making threats of physical violence.
No.
If he didn't pay the money he owed you.
Nothing to do with my people. We don't have to resort to that sort of thing.
Is that right?
Did he mention my name? Has Oakley accused me of anything?
Excuse me.
You're wasting your time.
Deacon.
You're wasting my time.
Right. I think you've got a point. We'll come back when you've got more to say to you. Shouldn't be too long. Alistair. This witness of yours get a good look?
Yes, Gov, and it looks like it was Charlie Fergus. The description fits.
That is good news. She's still here.
She's downstairs.
Right then. We better get her statement before she changes her mind. Is this your private corner?
Yes, and I don't think she will change her mind.
I wouldn't bank on it. Fergus is known for putting witnesses in hospital.
She a friend of yours?
She used to be married to a mate of mine at the rugby club. I mean, I haven't seen her for a couple of years. Still.
Yeah. Right. OK. Cheers. Bye.
What have you got?
According to the collator at Chingford, Charlie Fergus has probably hospitalised 3 potential witnesses in the past 6 months. They can't get near him.
Thanks, Donna.
Don't worry about it, Alan.
Well, I wouldn't mention it normally, but he did actually threaten her, Gov.
If we get a positive ID, he won't be able to get bail. The magistrates will bang him up to the court case, no problem.
Yeah, like they always know what they're doing.
Relax. Mrs. Holt, Alan tells me you witnessed an assault.
That's right.
It's not as if they're best mates or anything, but I don't think Alan wants to see her in casualty.
But he didn't actually advise her to give evidence.
He didn't stop her. I think he might have suggested that the threats were just hot air. That was before he knew about Fergus's reputation.
Oh, well, some friendships just aren't meant to last.
I thought the victim wasn't prepared to identify Fergus. So it probably won't go to court anyway, and the situation won't arise.
I wouldn't count on it.
If you just sign there, please.
Does it match the description the victim gave?
I'm afraid we can't discuss that.
Oh, you mean someone might suggest you put words into my mouth?
It has been known.
I'm not going to change anything now.
The victim actually didn't get a very good look at his attacker.
But they were talking to each other. I mean, you could see him as clearly as I can see you.
I didn't speak to him myself, but I will be. I expect he was just a bit dazed when he talked to the officer.
Well, you don't think he was keeping his mouth shut, do you? You know, out of fear. Or am I being paranoid? Do you know who this guy is?
We have a pretty good idea, yeah.
And you'll be making an arrest tonight?
Mrs. Holt, it's most unlikely that he'll be able to trace you from your car number.
Well, I'd still sleep easier if I knew he was in custody.
Well, we expect to be making an arrest tonight.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Thank you very much indeed for coming in. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll be in touch about a possible ID parade. Helen?
I'll see you out, Alex.
He's nice, isn't he? Sensitive. Somehow you don't expect it. Anyway, thanks a lot, Alan.
No problem. Take care.
Bye, thanks again.
Bye.
Sensitive. That's a good one.
Gov, you planning to pull Fergus this evening?
Hopefully. Depends what this Steve Oakley's got to say for himself.
So we're going to the hospital now?
I am. I want to take Alistair. I think you're a bit too close to it, don't you?
But you do think that Steve Oakley's going to testify, don't you?
I've absolutely no idea.
I only wish I had seen him. Total nutter picking on a complete stranger.
Mr. Oakley, we have a witness who says you spoke to your attacker. You were face to face. The lighting was clear. You could see him as clearly as you can see me now. Ring any bells?
I don't know.
Mr. Oakley, our witness saw the whole thing.
Look, I'm sorry. Can we do this some other time? I'm in a lot of pain here.
You frightened of repercussions? Do you threaten you?
We know who it was.
You what?
It was the same person who made threats about an unpaid debt when he came round to your house last week.
You've been talking to my wife.
Of course, if you don't want to help us, there's not much point in us bringing charges. Do you really want him to get away with this?
I don't want another broken leg, which is exactly what's going to happen if he thinks I've pointed the finger.
Not if he's in custody.
If.
You're going to be able to pay off the debt, are you?
Well, if you can't, there's not much point in giving those crutches back, is there?
On the other hand, if we prosecute Chummy successfully, I don't think Peter Bowen's going to be using the same strong-arm tactics again, do you?
What have you got to lose? Come on, Steve. Tell us who did this to you. What's his name?
Charlie Fergus. And he better not get bail.
It's a nice motor.
Yeah, it's the fuel injection model. Top of the range.
Probably a bonus from Boeing for breaking bones. Well, wasn't bad, was it?
Yes?
Good evening. I'm Acting Detective Inspector Deakin. This is Detective Sergeant Gregg from Sunhill CID. Is Charlie in?
Charlie!
Who is it?
you better come in.
Thank you.
Go on through.
Mr. Deacon.
Hello, Charlie.
This is a surprise.
Oh, Dad!
Oi! So what is it? Couple of years? Must be. Yeah, what you drinking?
Nothing for me, thanks.
You sure? Don't mind if I do you?
Done well for yourself, Charlie.
Well, you know. Listen, I was sorry to hear about your spot of trouble with the disciplinary board. I thought it was well too severe.
I'm touched, Charlie. I don't know if you want the kids here for what I've got to say.
It's your bedtime.
What?
Now, the pair of you, bed.
Go and watch TV in your room and shut the door.
What's this about? Nothing unpleasant, I hope.
I'm arresting you in connection with a serious assault. You do not have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but what you say may be given in evidence.
What's he talking about, Charlie?
Who's been telling you these things, eh?
Come on, Charlie. Let's go down the station, we discuss it there, eh? Oh, and don't plan on being back for breakfast. You could be away from home for some time.
Make a phone call, will you, love?
Your Worships, the Crown is opposed to bail on the grounds that the defendant is liable to interfere with the witnesses. He is a man who has a track record of violence.
Is this agreed?
And although his record in recent years might indicate that he has been somewhat less involved in violent crime, the Crown suggests that this could equally be viewed as the result of a, so far at least, successful regime of witness intimidation. In addition, the Crown feels it should point out that the charge of grievous bodily harm is in connection with the recovering of a debt. The Crown means to show that this was not an offence committed whilst under the influence of alcohol, or in the heat of any lost temper or passion, but a cold and calculated application of violence to further his own financial ends. The defendant would be quite capable, indeed likely, to apply similar acts of violence as a deliberate and practical means of deterring both witness and victim from giving evidence against him at trial. Your Worships, in light of this, the nature of the charge, the alleged threats, the history of the defendant, the Crown objects to bail.
Thank you, Mr. Owen.
Sierra Oscar 84 from Sierra Oscar receiving.
Go ahead, Kath.
Yeah, June. Briars Limited, Dorrell Road, criminal damage. Can you deal?
Yeah, on way.
It is important to emphasise that Mr. Fergus denies totally any involvement whatsoever in the alleged assault.
Your Worships, as regards the interpretation that has been put on my client's spotless record of recent years, I think the least said the better, but one wonders just what Mr. Fergus has to do to create the right impression with the police. Your Worships, we have no objections to any conditions being attached to bail. Mr. Fergus is happy to be curfewed 24 hours of the day if it's considered appropriate, and surely this must answer the objections that we've heard. He has a strong case, and he has no intention of jeopardising it by contravening any conditions of bail that your Worships might see fit to impose.
Your Worships, there is also the matter of the security business that Mr. Fergus has been building up over the past 3 years. It's a small firm and a struggling one, and there were difficulties, certainly in the initial stages, but by persistence and considerable determination on his part, sometimes working 10, 12 hours a day, Your Worships, he's concerned that any absence from this still embryonic business might result in its failure. His family would, of course, be forced back onto state benefit, and in addition, his 2 young children made fatherless.
I usually just come down here about twice a day, check everything's okay, and I found it like this.
You know the owner, yeah?
Well, it's a company car. We're trying to find the wreck now.
But it was just this car that was damaged, none of the others, eh?
Yeah, that's right.
It's all right, love. It won't be much longer. All stand, please. Remain standing, Mr. Fergus.
We have listened to the points raised, and after careful consideration, we are minded that the accused should be remanded in custody.
No!
Quiet, please.
He's kept out of trouble!
Quiet.
There are moments when this job suddenly seems worthwhile.
You think the wife knows her ideal home's been paid for in broken limbs?
Of course she does. She's probably training the kids to take over the family business. Hello, Kath. Chris Deakin. I've got a message to call.
Yeah, Gov, we had a call out to a car that's been badly vandalised. Dave and June are there now. The driver of the vehicle says she wants to see you.
Mrs. Holt, mean anything to you?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. So they kept him in custody.
Yes, they have. I'm sorry to hear about your car.
We can talk in here. He's obviously got friends. I've just had an anonymous phone call as well. Apparently they found a couple of letters addressed to me in the car, so they've got my address now.
When was this?
A couple of minutes ago.
Can you describe the voice?
Not really. I think he was trying to disguise it. Inspector, am I going to get protection?
The best course of action to take would be for us to find out whoever's behind this intimidation and stop them.
Yes, well, I appreciate that, but in the meantime, I will get some protection.
Is there anyone you can stay with?
Probably. What are you saying?
Well, if you feel vulnerable on your own, staying at a different address with other people can help.
Look, whoever's doing this knows where I work. They can obviously get to me whenever they want. Or are you suggesting I give up work to the court case? Makes no difference where I stay. I need protection. Surely you can see that.
Unfortunately, we don't have the remit or the budget to protect witnesses except in very serious cases.
And I don't qualify. So some bent copper takes a 50 quid backhander to trace my number plate, and now you're leaving me to fend for myself?
You're making several assumptions.
I want to withdraw my evidence.
I'm afraid you can't. It's in the system now. You are legally required to appear in court.
You don't think it's worth paying Fergus a visit?
He deny all knowledge.
We could pressure him to lay off.
Now, by threatening to beat up his wife and kids, we haven't got anything concrete. He's going to laugh at us.
Think we have better luck with Bowen?
He's a practical man.
Car smashed up today. What's you going to face tomorrow?
Oh, come on, Al. Less of the bleeding heart. If we don't put Fergus away, someone else will get their legs broken tomorrow.
They're saying this is the best chance we've had in a while, Alan.
She asked my advice, Suzi. She's a friend of mine.
A bit more than that by the sounds of it.
Oh, shut up, Rod.
Well, listen to him.
You got a problem, son?
Alan, can I have a word? What the hell's happening with your witness, Alan?
She was threatened, so she felt vulnerable. She's divorced, she's living her own. She asked for my advice, that's all.
And you gave it to her?
Well, I pointed out a few things, but she made her own decision.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Perhaps you'd like to point out a few more things to her. She's downstairs demanding 24-hour protection.
You sure I can't get you a cup of tea or something?
No, thanks.
Oh, well. If you do want anything.
You all right?
Wonderful.
Listen, I'm sorry. We didn't know he'd be able to get to you from inside.
Small point. My neighbour just phoned me. I've had a brick through my front window.
Have you reported it?
You'll investigate, will you? How reassuring.
Alex, this villain is worth getting. He's a particularly unpleasant character.
Yes, well, it would have been nice to know that before I got involved.
I know. And for what it's worth, I didn't know either. But even if I did, I still think I'd have tried to persuade you to give evidence. He needs locking up. This is the best chance we've had for a long while.
We appreciate your help, Mrs. Holt, and we'll do what we can to keep an eye on your home. But basically, we can only investigate and advise on occurrences of intimidation as and when they happen.
It's too expensive to provide protection.
That's a political judgment.
Oh, I appreciate that, but from where I am, it's a personal problem.
Look, I know it looks like we're passing the buck, but the fact is the buck's been taken away from us. Criminal prosecution is now entirely the responsibility of the CPS. We're simply providers of evidence.
So basically what you're saying is I'll have to fend for myself?
No, as I said, we'll keep an eye on your home for you, and we'll respond to any incident that you report.
I'm wasting my time.
Well, I'm sorry you see it like that.
You know, my boss reckons I was mad to come forward in the first place. I didn't think that was very community-minded of him at the time, but I'm beginning to see his point. I've been a muck.
That's not true.
Well, don't get me wrong, I didn't expect applause. But I didn't expect to be quite this isolated either. I've been threatened with violence if I do testify, and you're threatening me with prosecution if I don't. Who's on my side?
We'll do what we can to find those responsible.
Oh, yes, but you won't actually do anything to protect me. It's not in your remit, is it? I'm surprised anyone ever volunteers as a witness if this is how they're treated.
I don't know anything about any intimidation. It's nothing to do with me.
I don't believe you, Peter.
Look, have you got anything serious to talk about?
All right, let's cut the bull and we'll get straight to the point. You run a business and you don't need any added complication.
Here we go.
Well, let me explain. Sometimes we target areas of criminal activity. Today, for instance, we might decide to take a look at dodgy money lenders. Tomorrow, car dealers who clock their mileage and sell unroadworthy vehicles. It's not victimisation, it's a cyclical thing.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is, Charlie Fergus has been taking the mick, and you know it. He's done very well for himself, but now he's overdue.
And what's all this got to do with me?
If the victimisation of the witnesses in the Charlie Fergus case were to stop, then we probably wouldn't be targeting anyone in the immediate vicinity for quite some time.
And that's it?
In a nutshell. Chris, think about it.
Are you sure it's wise making deals with Peter Bowen?
If our witness is hospitalised, the case against Fergus collapses.
Yeah, obviously, but Bowen's got a big mouth. If we start offering him deals, word will get around, and pretty soon the whole manor will start expecting the same treatment.
And they'll be disappointed. Look, I don't know about you, Alistair, but I do not fancy the idea of Alan Woods wandering around the office with a face like a smacked baby's bottom for God knows how long.
You're putting yourself on the line.
Alistair, if you don't like it, go and take a look at that nice top-of-the-range model over there. Made up your mind, Peter?
No. There's a common misconception that the police bear a responsibility for the safety of witnesses. But in point of actual facts, that is not the way that the criminal justice system works at all. Now, you see if I can...
Mrs. Holt, what brings you here?
I've just seen Mr. Meadows. He wasn't much help either.
I'll see you upstairs.
Yeah, all right.
Perhaps I shouldn't be telling you this, but I've just had a word with someone. And I've been assured you'll get no more intimidation. I think we can trust him.
Well, I won't ask how you managed it. I just hope your next witness is as lucky.
I'm taking Alex home, though.
Right.
Mr. Deacon sorted it out, apparently.
I heard.
Well, thanks again, Mrs. Holt.
That's water off a duck's back to you and your mates. But for people who aren't used to it, being left vulnerable like that isn't much fun.
Go on. Another satisfied customer?